Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of Big Brother 12.
Well, last time we left the house guests, they were right in the middle of the HOH competition.
Yeah.
Brendon was determined that he was gonna avenge his lady friend.
Yeah, but he was still shocked that he was in the house and Rachel was booted out.
Can you believe
They really thought that the house was going to go along with their plan. Yeah.
Stupid.
Like, no, it's personal, so I gotta avenge my lady.
Alright, so this should have been a really easy challenge for Lane because, come on, he does this kind of stuff like every day.
Yeah,
pretty
but
much.
he didn't have that psycho-ness.
Determination. Brendon was a freaking psycho, like he was possessed. Oh my God, Rachel, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you. Rachel, I swear, I'm gonna win this. It's for you, baby. Baby, this is for you. It's all for you.
So before the eviction, Enzo and Hayden decided they needed a little more security. So they made a side alliance with Brendon, which really should have set off Brendon and Rachel like, oh, maybe Rachel's not staying.
No, they're not that smart, though. Well, they wanted Britney and Ragan up on the block. But Kathy and Enzo, during the competition, were tied for y'all suck.
Enzo, you're tied with Kathy?
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Lane was the closest to Brendon. He was totally nipping
really
his
close.
heels. Yeah, but Brendon freaking powered through to the win because it's for Rachel.
This is what happens when you vote off someone you love.
Why can't they just let us be together? Because we're... Okay.
Yeah, so Brendon won.
And right off the bat, he picks Ragan, Britney, and Matt for being the have-nots for this week.
And he's like, you guys had no mercy for Rachel last week when she was at her lowest, and now I have no mercy for you.
Okay, so Britney is freaking out.
She's upset.
Lane wants her to stay because they're buddies.
She's a good girl.
She's a good little girl.
Uh,
And yeah, the have-not room... They're all sitting there. Matt is pretty confident because, unbeknownst to everyone else, he's got the diamond power of veto. He's got nothing to worry about.
But Britney and Ragan are freaking out. They're passing the tissues back and forth to each other.
They are a snotty mess. So, who wants to see my HOH room?
Not really, but if we have to.
Alright, so Brendon actually has a family. He's not a clone. He's not a Neanderthal like we all thought he was.
Well, he did get a picture of Rachel.
And his nieces. Oh, Uncle Brendon. Okay, that's cute. Alright, so Britney and Lane are like Raisin Bran.
That's what Lane said anyway.
He's
He's like, the raisin, and then Brittany's like, what's that little cookie thing called?
It's called the stuff that makes you crap your brains out. Alright, so Hayden and Enzo want to get rid of Britney. Because they want Lane to be 100% for the brigade.
Jealous.
They did the same thing with Hayden, and now they're going to do it, because they're going to save Lane from himself.
All right.
So Brendon tells Enzo up in the HOH room that he wants Lane and Britney on the block. He don't want floaters.
Enzo's like, I don't like that, man. I don't like that.
Yeah, and when he tells Lane, Lane's pretty much freaking out, too.
He wants to go into a bar, find the hottest chick, and get in a fight with her boyfriend.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Ragan's the saboteur. He's called into the diary room. First suggestion, make people think that there's a ghost in the house. Computer says no. Alright, second suggestion, tell everyone that there's a secret alliance that he'll expose when the time is right.
Okay.
Alright, works for me.
Have you guys noticed that all of Reagan's sab work has been via the messages from Big Brother
Yes.
that he probably doesn't even record?
Right.
Methinks maybe he was like, I don't want to do this, and he's like, this is the only way it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. So the saboteur message was, you have been unsuccessful getting me out of the game. Also, the lifelong buddies, you haven't figured them out yet, stupids.
And he said, it's a boy and a girl, so everyone's like, well, it has to be either Britney or Kathy.
Right. So, Britney and Kathy swear it's not them.
Brendon's like, that's exactly something like the saboteur would say.
And the saboteur wouldn't lie, would he? Yeah, he would. All right, so that was so stupid. So now they're on the hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
So the have-nots this week, you guys all voted for escargot and eggplantos. So how did Enzo know? Because they were totally sitting outside, and he's like,
I think it's going to be snail. Enzo.
I think the walls in that place are like paper thin, because that is too much to be a coinkadink.
I don't know, but Ragan went up to Brendon to say, like, hey, look, don't put me on the block. And he also defended his showman's partner with Matt. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to defend you. You're not going to go up, blah, blah, blah. And Matt's like, no, don't worry about it, because he's got diamond POV. But he can't tell anyone.
Yeah. But Brendon's not buying it. Sorry, he can't forgive, and he certainly can never forget.
How the hills of him.
I know. All right, so Brendon calls Britney up to the HOH room, and Britney is hoeing it up. She will do whatever it takes. Well,
I don't know that I'd call
it
that.
She will do whatever it takes to stay in the house. You know, she wants to stay in the game. Yeah. She's fought hard to be here. So Brendon's considering it, and he says, well, what are you going to do for me next week? Are you going to put me up if you win the HOH? And she was totally like, I will do for you what you do for me. So you can count on yourself going up. But he doesn't know that, because he believes everything that everybody says, including the saboteur.
All right, well, it's time for nominations.
And Brendon says it was a tough decision. But I nominated you, Ragan, and you, Lane. So
why are you?
I don't know.
There's
You're
no
gonna get
there.
a chance to fight. Brendon is all about Fight Club, and the first rule of Fight Club is you can't be a floater.
Is tell everyone that they need to fight club.
So nobody floats by in this one, because there's no life vests, and he wants the last people in the house to be fighters, because those are the ones that deserve to be there.
If I hear anyone say that again, I just want to punch them.
There is nothing wrong with being a floater, people. It is a strategy. All right, so Wednesday, it's going to be a WTF day. And what will Pandora's box unleash upon the house? If you guessed an escort with bad red extensions, you guessed right. All right, so till Wednesday. Much love.